Hey Libra, it's Becky from Transitions and I hope I'm finding you all well. Happy birthday to you guys. As you all know, I'm a Libra too. So happy birthday. I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful month and get everything your hearts desire. So let's go in and see what we've got for you guys. I will just mention, as always, that, this could be a message. It can't always be your message as a Libra. Holy. So do check out your other placements, your sun, moon and rising. There you will find them all. I think I've nearly done full circle now. So you'll find them all for this period if you want to have a look back on my YouTube. I do every single sign and I do as many as I possibly can. So please do go and have a look at that. And please guys, if you're new to my channel, please do hit the wiggly bell at the bottom right hand corner and that will mean that you will get all the videos coming up that I'm posting throughout the week. So yeah, let's get into this. Let's see what we've got going on. Let's see what you birthday guys have coming up for you. Libra, please. What is the message at the moment for Libra? What does Libra need to know? Libra, please. What is the message for Libra? All right, here we go. Let's see what we get for you guys. Some of you might actually have already had your birthdays by the time you see this video. But we're probably sort of second week in at least. So we're nearly I'm recording this one on the 5th of October. No, sorry, 6th of October. It was 5th yesterday, my birthday. So I'm recording this, but I have others to come out and on before this one actually comes out. So we will see. Spirit know when I will post this. So I do it, basically the intention is for when I'm going to release this video, what is it that the Librans need to know at this time? Right, let's just see if there's anything else. Very straight message for you guys today, by the looks of things. Looks like some of you are going to be getting some balance, and we love balance. What else could we actually want but balance? Wow, great cards. Right. Just knock that off up there. So, guys, we've got the Hope card for you. What is going on? I feel a little bit like some of you are feeling a little bit trapped in a situation. You're feeling a little bit uncertain about a situation. You sort of, I get this feeling like 1 minute you're thinking, this is a brilliant idea. This is where I want to go forward. This is the person I want to be dealing with. This is how I want things to be. And then in the next light, all this darkness closes up. So there's you viewing a brighter future. And then all of a sudden that, the sun nips behind the clouds and it goes away and you start thinking, you start doubting yourself. Is this meant to be? Should I be doing this? Should I be moving forward? So yeah, the feeling is with this Hope card is that, try and keep your eye on the prize. Try and keep your eyes on the goal. If if there's something that's reoccurring for you guys, try not to lose the faith in that, unless you get obviously some rejection from somebody that's wholeheartedly. Because I'm just trying to turn this a little bit so you may be able to see a few more of the cards. Yeah, try not to lose hope. Is the whole feeling with this card. Sometimes, it can mean completely the opposite, but the sun is trying to shine for you when it comes to your love life at the moment. So do feel positive in what's to come is what I want to say. The next thing is if you're already in a partnership with someone at the moment, or if there is somebody that you have been dealing with, so someone, where you're a little bit on and off or where you're having issues, there is this hand here is the universe saying to you, we are giving you the healing hand. We are giving you healing within this situation. We are trying to bring things in love back on track for you there. So I've got to say as well, we've got the sunshine on both of these cards. So I am feeling like there's healing to be had within this relationship with you guys. So it's like I say, it doesn't matter whether you're with somebody completely, you know, living with somebody, or whether there's somebody in the background there that you've been dealing with. But that hope card is showing me, and the healing card, that things are going to get brighter, things are going to get better. You're going to manage to be able to communicate better. You're going to be able to, this companionship card is always to me about two people managing to communicate and managing to, you know, get things out in the open and speak about how you truly feel. So if you're hiding in the situation, you know, and saying there's not love there, or trying to you know, trying to convince yourself that, you know, one of you is trying to convince yourself that this isn't going to work out and things, don't believe that, because this is completely a fated situation. You two are meant to be together. It's, you know, look at all these avenues you've probably gone down. Some of you will have found in the past that you've split up, you've come back together, you've drifted apart, you've come back together. You go through bad times, but you always come back together. You always manage to heal things. You always manage to get things sorted out. In the end, I do think some of you find it hard to communicate, but in the end, you know, that communication always ends up coming in, and or something happens where, like this, something happens where it brings you back together. Because can you see here? There's two cards at this side as well. And the middle card is the love card. There's love here. There's soul connections. There's soul unions coming in for you guys here. I do think you know, whether it's you or your, you know, you could be a cross watcher. You could be watching for your Libra here. Your partner may be a Libra, or your love interest may be a Libra. But, you know, whoever's actually watching this knows in their intuition, knows in their, you know, their being, that this is a soul connection. There is something, you know, different about this relationship. There's a reason that you come back together. I do think that you're healing each other, not only you know, as in you heal each other and make each other, oh, look what came out as I'm talking about healing. We get the healing card, and it says, imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light, feel your relationship being healed for this very moment. So, you know, the universe are trying to help you heal. But what I do want to say is that I feel that this relationship is about you healing many things within your life, many things. And, you know, you're not just, you're healing each other because you both have probably a mirror image on each other. You probably both have the same sorts of traumas, the same sorts of wounds that need healing. You've probably had, I keep seeing the family issues card. You've probably had some traumas throughout your childhood that you can both, you might not even realise that you have both had, just a minute, that you have both had this situation, but you will be helping each other. You're playing roles for each other that are triggering you, that are making you have to, you know, go into healing mode for you to bring things to the forefront so that you can have this wonderful relationship together. So, you know, relationships aren't always easy. Relationships aren't always, you know, a direct path. And as much as people say, you know, oh, you know, you're always falling out, you're always doing this, you're always doing that. Some relationships are there, and you will fall out, and you will have your moments, and you will have your moments, and you will have your times where you will fall out, and you know. But that's just you healing with this person. I'm not saying this is everybody, because if you're in a toxic relationship, then that's completely different. I say that because we've got the twin flame card that's popped out as well. So some twin flame relationships, some people think they're in a twin flame relationship and they're not. They're in a toxic relationship. There's a massive difference between two souls that have divided that are the same, and there's a difference between that and you not realising you're in a toxic relationship or a narcissistic relationship. So do be careful with that. Don't get this reading wrong. This is about somebody where, you know, every time you have a fallout or every time you disappear off and, you know, you say that's it, it's over, you drift back together. And when you drift back together, there's been a transformation, there's been a healing process, and you deal with each other in a totally different way. That's how you know that you're not in a toxic relationship, because if you keep coming back and you're always going over the same patterns and doing the same things, you're not learning any lessons. But if you are in a proper twin flame relationship, or you are in a proper soul, you know, some people call them soulmates, some people, you know, there's a big difference between a soulmate and a twin flame, but yeah, you will know whether you're in this kind of a scenario. One of you will be very spiritual and the other person won't. One of you will be very awoken and the other person won't. I'm not saying that all of you that are listening to this have to be in a twin flame, but there are some of you that will have that scenario. You will be having that scenario where you drift apart. You fall out, you drift apart, you come back, you've learned another lesson. You manage to, you know, be together maybe a little while, and then unfortunately something else happens where you trigger each other and then you move away from each other again. But the feeling that I've got from this is that, you know, fate has brought this together. There's going to be communication again. The other cards that have popped out here, we'll go back off the twin flame thing and just go on the normal relationship thing. And we've got, don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do, for it only brings, right, let me start again. Don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do, for it is only in being true to yourself that you can be true to others. So I've got a feeling that some of you will also be very good at saying, well, I don't want you anyway. I don't really want you anyway. I'm all right on my own. This isn't what I want. Or pretending that this isn't what you want when actually this is what you want. That's not going to help you guys heal. That's not going to help the communication come forward. That's not going to help you, you know, explore the love that you have got for each other. That's just going to give the universe this indecision, because it's the indecision I'm getting off that card, and the fact that you're not being true to yourself that I'm getting off that card. So you need to be true to yourself, yeah? It says, when you pass from this world, you take nothing with you but the soul and the memories you have shared with those you love. Yeah. So for me, for you, this is about, you know, it doesn't matter, right? It doesn't matter what's gone on in the past. It doesn't matter, you know, whether you've had fallings out, whether this has happened, who did this, who did that, when they did it, why they did it. Anything like that, because at the end of the day, what really matters is how you feel in your heart, because that is what you're going to take back with you. You're going to take that love back with you. You're not going to take all the arguments and all the bad side of things. So try and remember the good rather than the bad. Look, remember the memories, make memories together. Make memories together. Don't be fighting each other. Get that conversation out in the open there. Get that conversation out and get that healing done, because that is exactly what needs to happen with this. If it's fated, it's not going to go anywhere. It's just going to be dragged out and prolonged is what I want to say. The other card is the friendship card. It says, nurture the bonds of friendship within your relationship and your love life will dramatically improve. So remember why were you together in the first place? Why are you together? Why are you together? Because you had this friendship at some point. If this is just a normal relationship and we've gone off the twin flame here, you must have had a friendship before you set off. Even if it's not, a divinely guided twin flame, because not everybody's on that journey. If you are, then fate is going to bring you back together. Your two souls cut into half and they will keep gravitating back. If you're in, a marriage or a relationship or an on-off relationship, Friendship is the basis of all relationships, even family relationships, even your parents, your grandparents. If you don't have that friendship, it's hard to have that bond. And that's what this is telling me today is get the friendship back in your relationship and things will move on. When you become friends, you can talk naturally. You can get out all your emotions. You can get out all your feelings. You can get out all the things that you need to say to each other. Friendship builds up trust, doesn't it? And if you've no friendship, then you've no trust. You've no basis for having fun. You've no basis for being able to go out and enjoy yourself. Just one second, because we've got just a van that turned up with a lot of guys jumping out of it. So we're just double checking everything. We're all right there. Look, forgiving and learning. So this is about you forgiving and learning. This is about you looking at the bigger picture, healing the situation, not sitting there and blaming each other for what's gone on, what's going on. It's about you actually, you know, looking through and healing it. It says, as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in the present moment. So that goes back to what I was saying earlier. You have probably been through the same things in the past. And you're here to guide each other, to learn it through each other, for you to heal them wounds through each other. You know, if you've had a bad childhood or anything like that, this is what this is about. It's about you learning a different way. These people are here to help you. You're here to help them. This is like a joint effort. Saying here, you deserve love. The arrow is there for you. Yeah? The arrow is there for you. The hope is there for you. The arrow is there ready for you. For the cherubs to pull back and for this to come back together. Free yourself. Free yourself. Free yourself from this just hoping all the time. Heal each other. Talk to each other. The only way you're going to get yourself out of that you know, out of this feeling of being trapped by this situation is for you to open that door and say, hey, I love you. Hey, I want to be with you. Hey, let's talk about this. Let's make this work. Because sometimes freeing yourself does not mean that you have to come away from somebody. Sometimes you're holding yourself in your own chains because you're not letting yourself go. You're not, you know, being honest and true to yourself. And then that causes you to feel very trapped. The last card, I'm not doing any more now, but the last card that we have got, the last card that we have got here is the flirt card. The flirt card can sometimes be a little bit for me like this relationship card. So it says extend your light-hearted energy to each other. So it's about you going back to basics. It's about you having fun, flirting, remembering why you got together in the first place, remembering, you know, not just the rubbish that's gone on, but remembering everything that's been good within your relationship over the time, which goes back to this, look, you know, you only take your good memories with you. You know, store them up, have good memories together. Yeah, let go of the old, forgive. Have fun, go out, date each other again, find a friendship, yeah? Flirt. Ooh. And then I just want to mention on the bottom, we've got express your love. So that's about you expressing your love to each other, having that conversation. There's your soulmate card. Give your relationship a chance. And that this literally could go on to marriage if you're not already married. You know, we've got the trust card here. Trust this situation. Make the effort. It's worth waiting for. Look, it just goes on and on. All the crappy cards are at the top because, you know, things are meant to be moving on here and they're not, is what I want to say. So quite a long reading there, guys. I don't know how come we've ended up with such a long one, but I think it's because we've got that twin flame dimension as well. You know, if you are a twin flame, this is destined. So, you know, keep working, keep healing yourself. The more you heal yourself, if you're in a twin flame relationship, the more you twin flame yourself, the more you heal yourself, the more they're healing themselves as well. You're having that mirror effect on each other. So make sure, yeah, that you're being supportive but giving space for healing to come in between the pair of you, because that's what your journey is all about. Healing and coming together. Right, so guys, thank you very much. As always, please do like, share and subscribe. I do hope you have a wonderful month. It's your month, you need to shine. Take care and I'll speak to you guys soon. Goodbye. Good luck.